appearances ahead of the election. Yesterday, we had the 6-point kid.
And the 6 points are?
Well, we have a plan to stop the boats, and I've answered that.
And today, the oddly endearing spectacle of the opposition leader kissing this lady right on the hairdo. But do these media moments feed into the larger campaign narrative, or are they just comedy fodder for TV shows?
I was doing a little interview with your local radio station. I had to become a traffic reporter. There'd actually been a stag. There'd been a car burnt out just on the other side of the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, dear.
Any other accidents we can laugh about?
A stumble can be humanising, giving voters a glimpse of the person behind the politician. But unguarded moments pack a political punch when they reinforce an existing stereotype, like Mark Latham's aggressiveness or Kevin Rudd's temper. The least prepared politicians are the most vulnerable.
I was just a person out there making sure that I was I'm buggered.
Gaffes can end up defining an entire campaign, such as John Hewson's inability to explain how a GST would affect cake prices. But because of that potential power, opponents and the media often try hard to make sure certain blunders get maximum traction. With 11 million Aussies on Facebook, there's more chance than ever of a gaffe going viral. And given that younger voters are more politically persuadable, you can expect to see a lot more of this kind of thing, even if you don't know why.
Shocking me right out of my brain.
Please explain.
Joe Hildebrand's seen his fair share of gaffes, so he's probably made one or two of them on this very program. Now, Joe, first things first, let's talk about what should be tomorrow's front page. It's this one. Mate, it's safe to say he's missed that baby by a long way.
Yeah, you'd think for an athlete his aim would be better, wouldn't you? But there seems to be a running theme in this election campaign, which has really been going on for a couple of months now. Of course, we saw Kevin Rudd ruffle the disabled woman's head or hair, and that got in a lot of trouble. Then, of course, Tony Abbott just moves in for the kiss. And I think we're seeing a thing here that, you can imagine the two leaders getting up and saying, this election is about trust and also who can do the most things to a woman's head. So what?
Joe, I'm actually going to cut Tony a break here because the photo, I'll admit, looks and everyone says it looks very creepy, but if we have a look at the actual vision, I don't think it's so bad. This is the actual vision that led to that photo.
Oh, how are you, darling?
So he's just... He's just going in there, and then it's just... See, it doesn't look so bad.
It still looks a bit weird.
It doesn't look that bad.
Oh, but look at those eyes. I mean, come on, he can't win, My face is up here, fella.
His eyes always travel, mate. Don't worry about the eyes.
I want to talk about James Diaz, the guy that forgot the 6-point plan. I mean, Kevin Rudd, as well as obviously Tony Abbott, have come out in defence and, offered their sympathies. But is he going to come out of this okay, do you think?
Well, probably not, but of course it's in Kevin Rudd's interest to make sure that James Diaz stays exactly where he is. Kevin Rudd wants him in a marginal seat, making an idiot of himself as often as possible.
You know what, I'm actually going to have a crack at K-Rudd here because he was in the seat of Greenway today and he was actually trying to have a go at Diaz. Just check out Kevin's memory on all this.
They're Liberal candidates. Mr. whatever his name is, the guy who was running away from the TV the other night here in this seat. At a local level.
Maybe it's just the seat of Greenway. It's a mental black hole or something, Joe.
Yeah, that's right. So what do you like about James Diaz? At least he could remember one of the 6 points.
Yeah. Joe, thanks very much as always.
Always a pleasure, guys. Thank you very much.
Don't they just make today?
They're good fun, no doubt about it.
They do, but it's also very sad that these idiots are going to run the country.
Yeah, we're voting for them.
Yeah.
We're saying, look after us.
Yeah.
But you know what? Kevin Rudd also, I think, maybe got a little bit grabby himself with a female. He was in Western Sydney today. Check out this. Go on in here with this lady and look at her, check out her body language. She's like, can you get your arms off me? Why are you holding me like that? It's almost turned into a hostage situation. Kevin, the body language isn't good, mate. Back off.
Do you think that when he was on the backbench, like in his spare time, he learnt like hypnotism or something like that, and he's just going, "You all vote for me." I'm saying something else, but my eyes are saying, "Vote for me."
Stick around, plenty of the project still to come.